What's up? What's up? It's your host, Invisible DFS. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hopefully, you guys had a great night. Sunday, you have football, basketball. Football was bad for me, but basketball, I did okay in basketball, all right? So, basically, we're gonna go ahead and jump to Monday night slate. Before I do so, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys one of my lineup with those players that I use on both DK and FD website. So let's go ahead and jump straight to it without losing any more time. All right, guys. So that's my DK lineup. So that's lineup. I had it on the $8 200K. Basically, hey, I had Jeff Teague in there. Came to with 36 on only 9%. And of course, I had Kendrick Nunn, 37.5. This guy's been boarding. He was 38.1, so very high on. And of course, I had Dragic in there. Basically, he let me down. Dragic with 25.25, so it was 25%, so it was high on. I guess that didn't kill me too much, but it would have been much better if we could have get on the high 35s. And then Cody Zeller, man, 7.9%. This guy came through for us. Cody Zeller was one of my picks. Came through with 52 fantasy points. Not too many people was on him, 7.9% on the 4 game slate. That's really, really good, especially in the last game. So, and of course, Joe Harris only had 21 at 8.6%. I was hoping a little bit more. And then my star was Towns. Towns has like what, 30 something, 30 fantasy points in the first quarter. Then I don't know what happened. There was a time for like a good 10 10 minutes where he didn't score at all. I'm talking about like game minutes. So more like about 25 minutes or something like that. But I don't know what happened. And then of course the rest was Davis. He had a great game. I did have him for an FD for my star of the night. So, but Towns let me down a little bit. But still end up catching. I actually had a positive night in the NBA. I only had what, 4 teams in there, and still come through. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So we're gonna jump to FD and check the lineup real quick. As far as the FD lineup, I make some changes, and that changes actually cost me. But Davis, this guy was getting hurt, man. It's crazy. But anyway, hopefully it's nothing. But he went to the locker room at the end of the game. It was a blowout anyway. But he still ended up with 57.3. Of course, you guys already know about J. Carter. I mean, he just couldn't hit anything, but he still ended up with 29.9. So that was really good. None, 34.8. And I ended up changing and get Ozier in there. And then also Whiteside. I didn't have those guys, but I make those changes. So FD, that lineup didn't cash. All right, so that lineup didn't cash, but hey, it's gonna happen like that. So I end up having a positive night in basketball, especially in ZK. FD was actually a down night, but we're gonna have nights like that. If we just wanna hit big one night, that's what it's all about. That's one thing you guys have to know, that don't expect to cash every night. Even if you cash, let's say for example, even if you cash one big one in 3 months, that could be more than enough to cover you for the whole year. So we just want to hit it big, and that's the whole plan here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys my cheap plays, and then we go from there. Let's go ahead and check out the cheap play for let's go to DK first. So DK, I have Forbes. He's only 4.1K. And then if you look, his minutes has been very decent. He's been playing the high 20s in minutes. So that's really good. Actually, he have 32 minutes. He basically averaged in 2 games. So that's really, really good. So Forbes at 4.1K. And as average 27.6 at 4.1K. Definitely a guy I'm looking to play against Portland. J Rich at 5.3K. I'll put him in there. The fact that he can do a little bit of everything. But if I will like him more if, of course, Embiid is not playing. But if Embiid is not playing, then I'm going to like him a little bit less. Josh Hart, 4.8K. Finally, his price went up. But I still like that price. That's gonna be a game where I think it's gonna be uh, a game where it's gonna be going back and forth. Right now, Golden State is not looking good at all, and Hart look like the coach really like him, and he looks like his minute, regardless coming off the bench or not, his minute gonna be there to stay. Bogdanovich, 5.4K for Utah. He's starting. He's back, and he had a great game and against Phoenix. Phoenix looking good, by the way. Phoenix should have been 2-0 if they didn't lose that game in overtime to Denver. So Bogdanovich, Utah Bogdanovich, I like him at 5.4K. As far as my chip plays, for you guys that are new, cheap plays for me, it's 5.5K and below. All right, Kaminsky, the minutes gonna be very consistent, especially with the top center out. So Kaminsky at 5.3K. Of course, after those two games, you expect his price to go up. Wolves 5.4K, definitely a cheap price for him. The guy is basically their point guard right now. I know he's coming off the bench, but he's playing minutes that regular starters playing. Morris, against Indianapolis. I expect him. The thing about Morris, the minutes are there. I mean, against Chicago, the minutes are there. So based on the minutes itself, I want to play him at 5.3K. And Morris can also give you a rebound, points, and hopefully a block. And OG, definitely a guy. He went off last game. I know the top player for that team basically got hurt a little bit, but he should be back tonight. But I still like OG at 4.9K. And there are some other players, guys, so let's check them out. I didn't put them in there, but there's some other cheap players that's 5.5K and below, especially on their 4.5K. So we're going to go down there. So we go with them that I like. So Graham is a guy like he's been. I mean, last night he wasn't as good. I think he only went for like 1 for 13 or something like that. But that's definitely a guy. It looks like he's gonna be playing consistent minutes, so definitely a guy I'm gonna look to play. Gary Harris at 4.7K, definitely a guy. His minutes gonna be there. The coach really loves this guy. So right now he's not playing. He's based on his minute. He's not really doing much, but I expect him to bust out in one of those games. So against the Kings, definitely a game he can go ahead and give you 30 plus fantasy points for that price. Darius Sarge at 4.8K. So basically, guys, there's a lot of cheap plays that you can use, but those guys I just told you about, including the other Morris and Deadman, all those guys are in play. Deadman, the problem is the minutes are not there, so that's the problem I have with him. Let's go to FD and check out those cheap plays. Alright guys, the cheap play, Colin Sexton. He is starting, so based the fact that he's starting and he play at least 29 minutes in each game, so that's the reason I put him in there. Berv also, Berv, I didn't talk to him about him in DK, but definitely should be a part of the cheap list in DK too. Because the guy is the fact that his defense gonna keep him on the floor, and Phoenix put it on them the other day. So, but average 25 fantasy points in 3 games, not bad at all. So at 5.2K, definitely a guy you wanna play. Wesley Matthews. The thing about it, the guys that play defense, for some reason their favorite shot is 3-point shot. So Wes Matthews is one of those guys, shots. So and look like he's gonna be part of the team that's gonna be on the floor on the court regardless, especially in at the end of the fourth quarter. So Wes Matthews, another guy I'm looking to play. Woody Gay, very cheap compared to FD. So I mean Okay, so Woody Gay, another guy, 27.75. Any guy that's 5.5K and below, that's average in the 25 and up, definitely those guys I'm looking to play. But of course, you have to look at their minutes. So the minutes to me is one of the one of the things I'm truly looking for, because if you play 20 minutes like Valanciunas, this guy can go off in 20 minutes. but not everybody can do that. And even some guys, that can do that, sometimes you don't want to take the chance just because they're gonna only cap at 25 minutes and below. But so of course, here and there, some of those guys you have to take the chance on. So Frank Kaminsky, I already talked about him. Same with Morris and Brook Lopez. 5.5K. I like him at that price. Last game, he didn't really do much, but the minutes are there. So even though that game went 203. So those are my cheap players of 5.5K and below. Let's jump to my 5 players. That consists of 3 core players, guys. 1 cheap play, and of course the star of the show, the star of the segment, my selections. All right. So guys, let's go ahead and start with the case. So my point guard, you guys probably already know who it is because it's in the cover, and that will be for the Spurs point guard, Murray. It's 6.5K. I know the price is going up, but and he doesn't play as many minutes I would love to see him play. That's because he's coming back from an ACL, so that's the reason. But this kid can do a little bit of everything. He's the To me, he's the future of the team. And at 6.5K, to me, that's not enough for me to stop. I mean, sorry guys, 6.1K. That's even better. 6.1K, all right? 6.1K. Oof. Yes, Murray is my point guard from the Spurs. The kid can do a little bit of everything. Can block, can steal, can score, can assist. It kind of reminds me of a Scottie Pippen back in the day. So Murray is my first core player. I like this kid. So Murray is my first core player. The second core player, okay, I have to play him, man. The price, I know he's coming off the bench, but come on, with that price, 5.4K. I mean, the guy is playing a starting point guard minutes, point guard slash shooting guard. I mean, and then he's not just scoring now, he's assisting, he's even getting a little bit of rebounds. I like those. Yeah, scoring is still his main thing, but definitely a smarter player, and I'm glad to see him back and playing at this level. Was definitely against Andy. Look what just happened to Andy last game against one of this Cleveland. Oh my goodness. Anyway, was my second core player, and the third core, guys, I'm gonna go with is for right. Hey, there's a chance, guy. I'm telling you right now, there's a chance I might change him, but for right now, I will play Offord. All right. So I will try my best. If I'm gonna change him, my plan is to change him around 6, no later than 6:30. All right. So I'm hoping Embiid misses this game. I would love it if Embiid misses this game against Atlanta, who is the old team too. I would love to see Alford go against them without Embiid. Regardless, even with Embiid, I will like him, but I might not like him as a core player. So Alford is my third core player and my cheap play, guys. That's not a sexy pick at all, but I'm trying to win a GPP. So it's not sexy, but the minutes are there right now, and so it's a correlation between it's when Forbes off. So let's put his name here, 4.1K. I like that price. I love the minutes, and he's gonna be playing those minutes. All right. So Forbes is he is actually taking over 12 shots a game. I think he averages about 12 shots a game. That is a lot. I mean, in a team that has all those guys in there, but the minutes are there, the shots are there. So Forbes is my cheap guy, and I'm going with small forward. I'm going with Giannis here, 6.6K. After that loss to my team, Miami Heat, I expect him to bounce back. Well, he didn't do bad, but should be a win, and hopefully Cleveland can keep it close or even winning, just like they just did against Indianapolis. Of course, Milwaukee is a better team, but Giannis is my star. All right, I'm going with Giannis as my star. Giannis, he does everything, even trying to shoot threes, even though Here, there might have been error, but he's trying. Let's jump to FD and give you guys my 5 players. Hey guys, a point guard is I'm still gonna go with my first core player, and it's gonna be the same player I started with, DK. I know his price is okay. What's going on here? Oh, all games. His price is more here, but that's FD. The price is usually higher because of the salary cap. You have more money there. You have about 60,000 compared to I think 50,000 or 55,000. So let's go jump to my second core player. I'm gonna go with Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris at 5.2K. The minutes out there right now is average about 25, but want more than that against Chicago. He should be able to put some rebounds, shoot some threes, even do some assists, get some steal, and even a block here and there. At that price, I like him. Marcus Morris most likely will not be a sexy pick, but that is a guy that can get you in the 30s, and you know with 30 plus fantasy points, definitely can get you there. And then my third core player, guys, that's another. I'm going with another pick that most likely you guys probably wasn't even thinking about playing him. That's Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is, and there's a chance I love Offered. I could change him to Offered if Offered if Embed is not playing. All right, that's gonna be the same thing. If there's any change, I will try my best to let you guys know before the end. I mean, before by 6:30, but as early as possible and no later than 6:30. But Brook Lopez, yeah, actually, he's been better than I thought he was done last year, but last year he came back. Well, the year before last year, but last year he came back and had a great year, and it started good so far. So, but the Heat play really good. They actually got a good defensive team, especially against the front court. But Brook Lopez against Cleveland, Love, come on, Love cannot really stop him, and even TT cannot stop him. So Brook Lopez will be my third core player, and as far as my cheap play, guys, I'm gonna go with Dennis, the menace. Dennis Schroeder. All right, 4.6K. He went off last game. I'm not saying he's gonna do that, but against his old teammate Westbrook. So that's the game I'm definitely like. You got a lot of things going on. You have Westbrook, you have Arden against CP3, Dennis Schroeder and Westbrook. So I love this game. So I'm gonna go with Dennis Schroeder. These guys can do a little bit of everything, but he always look to shoot. So especially he's not starting when he came to the court. When he comes to the court, he's gonna look to score. All right. So and they're gonna need them to score if they wanna keep up with Houston. So Schroeder is my cheap play. And as far as my star, I'm staying in this game. I'm not gonna go with Westbrook, guy. I'm gonna go with Arden. Yes, Arden. Westbrook is about what 10.9. So I like what Harden better. This is gonna be the game where I mean, if you're looking at the shots, they are bad. He's been shooting really bad. 8 of 29. That is really bad. And look at the turnovers. 8. So if he cut that in half, that's 4 points right there. If he can make half of his shots, let's say make 14 rather than 14 and a half or 15. That's 6 more. Those could have been threes. So 2 of 18 from threes. Look at that. Whew. All right. So if he just make 8 of 18, I mean, that's a big difference. So Arden, that's going to be the game I think you're going to come to. And then show, I know a lot of you guys say, oh, that's Westbrook team. Yeah, it's still a Harden team. So Harden is my star. All right, guys, that's basically it. Please like. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. And also in the NBA world. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Good luck. And you know, don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. So I'm hoping we all gonna have a great week. And just know I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and I'm out.